and the local resistance have shown us how to access the Advent Blacksite. The aliens worked hard to keep this place under the radar, and we don't know what we're gonna find in there. Keep your heads up. Expect heavy opposition.
Welcome back to some more of The Chosen. We are finally tackling the Blacksite, and not a minute too soon. Just as I was loading into the mission, we got another pip on the Doom clock. Now, to make matters worse, or better,
Is in your immediate vicinity. Infiltrate and investigate the area. Expect heavy resistance. Neutralize all hostile contacts.
Take your positions!
starting position. We have a little bit of greedy squad, as in we didn't bring any of our Master Sergeants, hoping to get the maximum amount of XP out of this. Just gotta actually win the mission and survive.
That's affirmative.
Really weird starting position. I think I'm just gonna... I don't like being in this little canyon here between the high grounds. And maybe we can just stick to the right side here for now. Like, this always makes a really awkward fighting spot. Be the worst. Alright, you have absurdly big detection radius, so let's make sure we keep you behind cover and a little bit in the back. Move that way out of cover spots here.
Und los jetzt. Got it covered.
Yep.
We can go there for now, although I don't particularly like it. And again, as long as we don't see any enemies, we don't know which direction we need to take cover to anyway. That's okay. Alright, that's definitely a group of enemies, yes.
We've got an enemy squad here.
Nightmare. Okay, so we probably want to position ourselves somewhere here so we can engage them. That also means I need to make sure my flank here is clear. So that's the first order of the day. Did I click up top? Yeah, there's a drone there. Maybe not the best to discover here.
On my way.
Get these detection tiles. That is gonna be super awkward. Okay. Maybe keeping it down here. Not the worst ever. Alright, so what spots do we have? We have one spot behind the tree, we have one spot down there.
Moving out.
I think our cyclic fire should be here. We don't really have good high ground spots.
Understood. Moving out.
Here and hope for the best, that we get good shots. Kinda. Then he can come in here. He needs to dash in probably anyway.
In cover.
The risk is really if the drone flies straight over in this direction and reveals me here. That's the big risk right now. or flies over the top and reveals me here, or you know, any of those.
Ich rücke aus. Augen auf. Moving to Overwatch.
For the initial engagement, I wouldn't mind having your Overwatches too. Really depends on where they discover us, yeah.
I'm on it.
I guess we're chilling.
Okay, Bertie.
How far forward did you fly? Holy crap. Blatant disrespect for personal space here. Don't do something that I regret. Okay, so options. Option 1. Boom. Option 2. Nothing. Option 3. Build a nightmare. Nightmare explosion probably damages a couple guys in the back. Option I lost count is just Overwatch and see if they will reveal me. And then get Overwatch shots with everybody. Downside of that option is they get Requiem reactions in the following turn when we get our full turn. Upside is we get rapid reaction, free shots, a shot with focus that's guaranteed to hit. We get some good shots in, I think.
Position confirmed.
We can keep you out of the actions for now.
I've got my eyes on.
Oh, we also would have an option of a flamethrower opening, which, you know, I don't think the Hinter can burn. I don't think the Magma Viper cares. Inferno Viper. The Floater, though. No.
Massima attenzione. All set. I'm on it.
Alright.
Scanner Gebiet. On Overwatch.
Overwatch or steady? That's the big question. I think we're going with steady here for you.
Scanning.
Yep, hi. Might all run past Andrea so we don't get any rapid reaction shots. I don't know. You just teleport away. That's lame, but do what you want. That apparently also doesn't count. Did you guys just start actually triggering my Overwatch? Ah,
There you go. They're on the move!
oh, you're just marking me?
Hard target. Minimal damage. Hostile target down.
Ich habe etwas gefunden.
Nice, the Codex explosion took down the Mechtoid. And you are borrowing. Depending on how you fly, we might actually still get a shot off. Or don't. Okay, first things first. Can we stun the floater? 96. I think that's gotta happen.
Süße Träume.
Right. Then the Niven. Just shoot you with electrical surge. Get a reaction one way or the other. The reaction can be to disorient somebody. I'm at least not wasting my action. What are you doing? Psych suppression on the War Master. Excuse me, you were supposed to die from that. There's a very low chance to hit, I've got to say. 0. What's this thing doing? Okay, 50 from the suppression, another 20 from being disoriented. Okay.
Orders confirmed. On the move.
See if you can confirm the kill on the Niven.
Something under the ground.
Probably make this guy unburrow.
How many is that now?
Alright, so now you're no longer suppressed. Still not a great shot. Now, what's the radius of your explosion? Might be a tile more than I like. Oh, perfect shot here. It's still gonna explode. I don't think that makes any difference. I think Lenny is far enough away. I don't think it's 5 tiles, but it might be 4.
On your order.
Resuscitate you. I'm not sure if that's what we want to do. Let's just take the lightning hands here to kill this thing. Hopefully.
Big deal.
Actually, not even 4. Then keep eyes on the hinter. Mirror, whatever it was. Hi. Let's just take the lightning fang here. Nice try. But I'm still here. Okay, drone.
I'm too fast for you. One down, thousands to go.
Think we can yoink that loot and start shooting the floater, who is appropriately floating. Now a little bit to the right. Oh, then yeah, actually hit. Never mind. Disregard what I tried to say there. Floater hitbox is weird. So can you actually get the kill here? Cool. We'll do this. And then we'll do the resuscitate, because I'm fairly certain that this disorientation lasts like, yeah, 3 player turns. That's like nonsense.
Medkits fix everything. Calm
Get
down.
this out of here. So pick up that loot. Alright, 9 down, thousands to go. No, 34 to go. I think I will just yeah, let's put in a war cry. What's that? 2 turns? No, that's not. It's not a good last action here.
Affirmative. Moving out.
Not spotting anything. They definitely, you know, seeing that group tells me that Advent woke up today and chose violence. Let's make sure we're not taking this too lightly here.
I'm going.
Is that tree not actually there anymore? Oh, yeah. That's an easy mistake to make.
Heading out.
Affirmativo. Staying put. On Overwatch. Na los, zeigt euch. Got it covered.
I mean, that's a pretty nasty group that we encountered here. I kind of feel like normally you have like one dangerous group near the start of the mission, and then it's kind of smooth sailing until you get to the facility.
Moving. Enemy sighted.
Basic Advent goons. Set up some sort of overwatches on those guys. Kinda want to move on, but also keep an eye on them. I don't want to go here, because then they can somewhat easily scout me. Where can I keep an eye on all 3 of them? Well, I guess only up here. Or down here, which is just as easily spotted.
Roger that.
Okay.
Per me va bene.
So,
On your
let's
order.
disregard that that is a dangerous looking explodey barrel there.
What's over there?
Dangerous looking explodey barrel. There's nobody listening when I'm talking.
I can handle that.
Forward, set up a couple of
On
overwatches.
guardia. Maintaining position.
I don't think they are. No, they're not on alert, so they shouldn't get any yellow alert shots off.
Positiv. Scanner Gebiet. Come get some.
Should off your position, so I think we're just gonna start dashing over
This is our
here.
chance. Advance.
I'm on
Roger,
it.
holding.
Window broken back here. I mean, that could have been the group we encountered first. they're kind of turn 1, so I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, I'd like to get into a position where I can see all of them. Just so that the rest of the squad knows where they can go and where they can't go. I'd like to scout some. Okay, I guess I can just scout them with bioelectric skin. And while the target preview will not acknowledge that, the icons got for me. And why are they all in that dropship? Cyber Disk Frigate. Okay. Yeah, which again is kind of showing it up correctly.
I'm on it.
Oh, Cyber Disk though.
On my way.
Might, yeah, what was I saying about fighting in the building and line of sight being awkward? Yeah, we might be just running into that problem.
Vado. Sto di guardia.
Covering. I'm on it.
Schon unterwegs.
The guy is cover, I might as well take cover behind him.
On Overwatch.
Come get some.
Heading there now.
Just keeping everything scouted.
In position.
Be very surprised if these guys don't trigger my shots here. They might just ignore being shot at, but other than that... Oh, no, okay.
Target eliminated.
It's not ignoring that one.
Got a hostile squad here.
Not even sure who they spotted, but they are activating, and the Cyberdix is sitting inside the ship, being annoying. Okay. You see the Rocketeer, and that guy is easily flankable. And he's probably carrying something we can blow up with Spark Striker. Our candidate would be the Grenadier. But he's up top.
Kein Problem.
There's a puny rocket.
Gale Party.
Okay, I'll take that back. That was fairly effective. Yeah, that's Cyberdisk. Would not like me doing this. But what about doing this? I'm gonna keep you.
Sono una bomba.
And then we'll figure out what we want to do with you. I could premonition into something else, but I might just fall back with the next action. Alright, what do you have? Not the greatest shot. We have that surefire shot. We could set something on fire. We have the perfect shot. It's something to be said about moving up and using the underbow flamethrower on that whole group there.
Heading out.
Feel about this. Is it gonna actually hit anybody? Yeah, so the underbow flamethrowers are not as reliable as the regular ones. Set both of these guys on fire, but they're the exposed guys that are easy to hit. Let me get back to you. Do we have any sniper shots? We only have that guy.
Didn't even break a sweat.
I'm concerned that it's not considering that because we don't have proper line of sight here. The solution might be a surefire shot on that Pathfinder. Now, you know what we're gonna do? Let's start off with a perfect shot on this guy.
Deflection.
See where he goes. Maybe he joins the buddies in the fire zone. No. Not quite.
Fired up.
Alright, so we got the faceless and the trooper there left. I think we're just gonna take a shot at this trooper. This thing is can do it is miss, and then we can relocate probably, or move just a little bit at least. And then surefire shot. Great camera work. Love it. Okay, so we still have the Pathfinder to handle. I think with 4 armor you can actually kill him. What else can you do though? Would kill the faceless if somebody else does a little bit more damage. Unless you don't see the faceless. Who do we even have left? It's just Andrea. Danny needs to move. And yes, I have absolutely no plan or no idea what I can even remotely do about the cyberdisk. Thanks for asking.
Standing fast.
I think I'm just gonna release the Pathfinder. I mean, I could fanfire him, see if something lands. The other guys are burning. I don't need to worry about them. So you know what? 350s. One of them basically needs to hit for the kill. It's not the worst thing we've done today.
Arm your huckleberry.
So it's still the Faceless and the Cyberdisk. I don't like the low cover, but that also gets me away from this, and like, I don't like this groups me up. Cyberdisk has probably some sort of grenades.
On my way.
If it's anywhere like the Cyberdisk from the old days. But I've seen also Cyberdisks do stupid stuff, where they just sit around spamming Overwatch.
They've seen me. You see that?
Nice cover you're taking there, buddy. No respect for personal space, I tell ya.
They're moving around the side.
Alright.
Alma needs some help.
Root.
Armor still holding.
Alright, so we definitely want focus fire on the Cyberdisk. We also probably want bandage on you. Which does not actually cleanse the corrosion. And I'm kind of wondering if we need to change you to shredder rounds. You have 75% to hit.
Heading out.
We're green to go.
Do you not have a Requiem kit? No, you have a regular med kit. No, or you might even just have paramedic. Okay. So 3 shots at 60. How about 3 shots at 70? I don't think that's enough for the kill, so it's gonna get a Requiem reaction, and there's but you know there's not much or nothing actually we can do against it. Most of the time they just Overwatch. I'm concerned that it might just shoot here again. Could of course also do like a grenade or something like that. I don't know what they can do. Here's what we're gonna do.
Over there.
I'm gonna move you out of the line of sight of that disc.
Stein put.
Healed ball and just finish off that guy. He's gonna die from the burning,
Big deal.
but now he won't. Apparently that was within 4 tiles. 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't question it. XCOM math. Now, the trick is they don't get a Requiem reaction if you don't hit. It's a really poor trick, by the way. Oh, that guy is still alive. I knew that. I didn't forget about him. Any chance that there's a random weird spot where I actually have line of sight to the cyber disk? Yes. %. 92% with Deadeye. Somebody needs to kill him, and somebody needs to get some more shots in on the cyber disk. And we're running out of somebodies. What you got? 100% on that guy.
It's still up. They've got eyes on me.
And a grace for 5. Wonderful. Okay, I think what we're gonna have to do here. I can have line of sight on the cyber disk from up here. I do, and then we think we just to avoid the overwatch. I'm just gonna launch myself up here. Use Zap Enhance. Kills the overwatch, kills the extra defense that she gets from that.
Those things are getting tougher, I swear to God.
5. So we quick zap into zap. Maybe on the safe side. And then we still have a zap for the guy who's fleeing. He might die from the burn and the rippling, not taking the chances. Although that means we don't have concealment. And then I guess you gotta use your medkit so you don't corrode here. And let's not trigger anything else this turn, please.
I can handle that.
Might as well grab a cooldown reset with Dervish here. Yeah. Anyone can say that. Okay, so normally you only have one big fight at the start of the Blacksite, and then it's smooth sailing until you get over there. So everybody ready for the smooth sailing? It's gonna begin any second now. So I think the wing is broken and it's not actually cover any. No, it's still cover. Okay. Oh wow, receiving essence. Alright, alright, alright. Good stuff.
On my way. I've got eyes on admin troops.
Was that really necessary? Now, the good news is we have decent cover. The only ones on their side do have decent cover are this Pathfinder and this Sentry. Pathfinder, long range, not necessarily. I guess this guy. These guys, 2 of them we can flank. 1 of them is probably a faceless anyway. What can we do here? Not much. Done at 62. About that decent cover, though. What if I just make it disappear? Hopefully.
Weg frei. We're green to go.
Alright, we got a flank on that advanced priest from here. And on the sentry.
It is clear.
Get up.
One down, thousands to go. Big deal.
That was good damage. That was fantastic. That was excellent. Lenny, can you get in range? Or shot on that bio guy? Actually, he has a bunch of armor. We have a bunch of armor shredding. I think I'm okay with taking the half cover there. Just to get the high ground. Oh, okay.
Hostile terminated.
Never mind. Ooh, you probably need to get away from there, though. Yes, they have bad positioning.
Let's roll.
It's probably still good enough. Poke you down from there. We could just take a shot, though, and then combat presence you away. Yeah, I think we're gonna do that. Let's take the precision shot on the bio. And then I think you're gonna get a shot on the drone here. Cannon is not only loud, but it also makes weird sounds.
Move! Move, move!
Finally.
You might be able to finish off the drone here. By the way, lead by example, 10 extra aim. You know, occasionally looking at my good decision with the officer training. Alright, that leaves us with a fairly injured biotrooper.
Nessun problema, capo. Sono in allerta.
Pathfinder and what's a sentry? Two Overwatch shots. Or the Pathfinder is a Shadow Step. But I don't think he can get anywhere with this silly SMG. You're not gonna hit anyone, right?
Got it covered. There's
Yes, I
heavy
do
fire
have
coming.
rapid reaction. I don't have covering fire though, so. Like, fair enough, he gets that shot. Oh, that 39%? That distance? Into full?
Thank you, body armor.
I am severely disappointed with the outcome of this turn. I was not okay. like to send a formal complaint here.
Bang, bang, you're dead.
We got perfect shot up again. I kinda think I'm gonna use that against the sentry, if the game will let me. No move anymore. In a weird position there. One of the problems, obviously, is that there's a bunch of turrets over there that are just waiting to do mean things to us.
Bin unterwegs.
So, how about another plasma blaster? Great. Exactly, not hitting the guy. One tile short. And this can't be destroyed. This can be destroyed. Maybe we just do this. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah. Thought you would say that. Do you have covering fire, though? No. Well, you're ready for anything, it says there, but I don't think you're ready for this. Should reload it first.
Draining ammo fast.
Should have reloaded. Okay, and then we do a good old 1-2 combo, yeah?
On the move.
Never mind, we can't do a 1-2 combo. Well, we can, kind of. I was just thinking I overwatch and I, perfect shot, make him move, and then the overwatch kills him. But as we just saw, he has shadow step.
Hit the armor.
Still gonna see if he moves somewhere where we are more likely to kill him. Yeah, that counts, I think. Good work. Means a little bit closer of relocation servos. And also he's solo targeted now. So now 76 with the pistol, 79 with the main weapon. I'll take the pistol shot because it's not so loud.
Ready to go. I'm on the move.
More guys. Turrets. Blacksite cutscene. Say that quickly 3 times.
Vado. Mi tengo pronto. Back online.
Gonna move up. Start shooting the turrets.
Nessun problema, capo.
You can get range. What about you? Nope.
Whatever you say. Well, how about that? Out of ammo here.
Okay, we also line aside to the second one. I think we're just gonna chill here, so that next turn we know where we can move
To Overwatch.
to grab that second turret.
Positive. Moving to position. I'm on it.
Move it!
We'll reload here. Alright. 19 enemies. I don't even know from the Shadow Chamber list what kind of nasty stuff they're still waiting for us. Cyberdisc, done. Heavy Floater, done. Game's all out of surprises. A limited amount of room where we can actually see that thing. You reloaded, you no longer have the shredding ammo. So we're gonna start here again. That's just, it's a, you know, shredding, holo targeting. A great way to start the evening.
I'm on it. Target neutralized.
Yeah, I'm just gonna run up and see if we spot anything with bioelectric skin here. Absolutely not. Okay, cool. In that case, let's go up top. Oh yeah, so this cutscene I always click off the screen to mute the game because I think it's also a little bit too loud. Oh, there's another mirror thing in another. Is that two? Couldn't quite make it out. No.
Forte e chiaro. On it.
I'm just gonna move in. Gonna have to wait a little bit on our infantry anyway, and then definitely want the sniper support up there. I think we're just gonna run around with corrections, scouting a little bit.
Not a problem. Reloaded.
Maintaining position.
Hi.
On an advent position.
I'll expect that.
Enemies on the move. They're flanking us.
Is there a nest somewhere?
Sie kommen von der Seite.
They're flanking us!
Yeah, I get it. Everybody's very concerned about two drones. Got them both.
Das war doch klar, oder?
That one, shoot the other.
Only the best.
I kind of want to get a little bit of an eye here on what's happening on the side of the facility. Not much, honestly. Not much happening.
Understood. Moving out. È ora di uccidere. All set. Overwatch.
You don't need a ladder. You don't need to stand at the ladder.
Running.
Watch my six.
There's staying put.
I'll only be fighting 17 enemies in there, though. I was kind of hoping we find something else here with our little scouting trip.
Heading to that location.
Might be a bunch of guys behind the facility.
Control on the move.
Oh my holy Lanta. So there was an unknown enemy. I was not ready for that. Maybe floater nightmare hive? Never hinter. You know, Taipan is at this point is just yeah, whatever.
Closing on target position now. Hostile forces spotted.
Okay, and another rec room group there. Okay, but apparently they do not have any line of sight here to the front tiles. Or to these tiles.
On your order.
I think we're gonna get up there. Take the high ground.
Ben unterwegs.
Now then, usually the pod guarding the objective is kind of stationary, so I don't expect big things to happen here.
Ce la posso fare. I hope it's worth it.
Charge!
Go, go, go!
Pronto alla guardia. Standing fast. On Overwatch.
The Overwatch just in case they do actually start moving.
Biete Feuerschutz. Come get cover.
I guess the good news is the Nightmare Hive is not just sitting around spawning nightmares, so because that's what they used to do.
Roger that.
Dromelid with a few buddies also seems rather stationary. That doesn't add up to 17 enemies though. Like, I'm not a math expert, but I don't think that's 17. So no idea where the rest is. Down here, we don't have great positions. Let's definitely take another turn here. I want Shredder ammo on you again. I might even say, what are you rocking here? You are rocking Shredder rounds already, okay.
Mir entgeht nichts. On Overwatch.
Ready when you are.
The one option is certainly to
Holding!
Sta di guardia.
get corrections in there, provide direct line of sight, right? And then we start with a snipe on the hinter or something, and then see where everybody else moves. Again, the Nightmare Hive might just not move, and that's a problem.
Roger, holding. Come get some.
I'm
Rolling.
gonna go into the main building. So have a look around. I'm still confused about 17 more enemies. see. Snake in this thing. I definitely wanna F the F1 the Nightmare Hive.
Ready to engage. On Overwatch.
Affirmativo. Overwatch. Bestätigt. Überwachung position.
Main question is, can I stun that thing? Because if it just does nothing in the back, we can just run Como in and get a stun off. Then, you know, that's still concerning, but maybe not the biggest problem.
Moving to position. You heard the doctor. Secure that canister.
She asked your mom to secure that canister.
Orders confirmed. Moving out.
Still not line of sight, is it? God damn it. Question is, who do you see? You see that snake and you see the hinter. I'm kind of wondering if I want to reposition somewhere where I can shoot the floater. I don't know.
I'm on it.
Affirmative. Covering now. Na los. I'm in position.
I guess one of the problems is if I move here to potentially get line of sight on the Nightmare Hive, I'm not gonna have line of sight to the floater or the snake.
That's affirmative.
Alright, I do have a 90% with you from down here. Diving explosion, supremacy, closed state. He has 25 additional defense right now. Well, okay, and whatever this is, and it can manufacture nightmares. So even here, a disabling shot could do the trick. My damage on this thing. Pop would be around 30. Lota doesn't take cover. I'm not too concerned about the snake. I think we take the Deadeye. Get the party started. Is this good? Is this not good? No, it's not good. Or is it? You have line of sight. Okay, what about you? How? Oh, that squad side line of sight? Okay, yeah. Alright, that makes more sense. A little bit, at least. Floater didn't move at all. Can I quick zap you into oblivion? Zapping hands even? Maybe. Maybe not. Lame. Okay. I do have 100% stun on the heavy floater and a 92 on the nightmare hive. I'm kind of tempted here. Just take a shot on this thing. Relocate down here, and then we're just gonna war cry. Oh, you're one of those guys. Yes, maybe I should have been a little bit concerned about the snake. Alright, and I guess we can quick zap the stun on the hive. I put hidden reserves and do another stun on the floater. But we might actually just be able to kill the floater, maybe. I don't know how we're going to be able to kill the floater, honestly. That is weird. Why do you not get the option to... Do you not have paramedic heal? I might not have paramedic heal. Oh, why can I not just paramedic heal down there? You could paramedic heal.
This might sting a little.
You don't actually see the floater from here. Okay.
It is clear.
Let's just check what your shot on the floater is. 92. Okay, so I think we're just gonna fan fire the floater here. For surprisingly little damage. I don't see the floater from there. See both guys from here.
Heading out.
What are we looking at? 96.
It hit the plate.
So then, instead of resetting my cooldowns, I think we can just kill the floater with Zap. Hive is stunned. The next turn we can focus fire, cyclic fire,
Scanning.
set it all on fire, fire in the whole thing.
Moving.
I did forget about the frickin' thing. What are you doing? How are you ruining my day? Okay, missing a shot.
I'm alright.
The patch note said you would get revealed if you do that. Too bad you can't read. Oh no, there you go. Okay, sorry, you know, it was not disrespectful that I forgot about you. Let's see, this time we handle you first thing. Looks like that. How is it so much harder to hit now? Oh, is it just because we're no longer on high ground? Okay, got the auto targeting, got the stuff and things. Adding a zap for the bondmate attacking the same target bonus. Okay, if you stop being incredibly resilient, that would be really nice. And I'd like to be steadied for whatever's coming through that door there. What do we have left?
Covering. Happy now?
Right, they look like they're about to come through the door, so I'm gonna watch here. And here, and here, and most importantly, here.
Absolutely. Come get some.
Good copy. Moving on target. Enemy squad located.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. What is on this mission? It's almost like this is an important mission. Scary. So this guy here, Frost Legion Cobra, has a very annoying ability. Merciless Killer takes a bonus action whenever anything dies. So you need to kill her first, otherwise if you kill the rest of her squad, of her pot, she gets actions. Which, you know, you kind of don't wanna.
On my way.
So I could bring Lenny down here for another Overwatch shot. Maybe I should. Yeah. Okay, so that the Cobra seems to be in a group of 8. We still have the Flamer here. That would stop her from taking actions whenever something dies. There's a distinct lack of AoE attacks in this squad. Yeah, these guys coming in? I think they are. And you're gonna stealth that group? You piece of shit. Okay. Really want to break the AI. Give them stealth. Yes. Alright, what do you see? You see the gunner, you see the purifier. Now you only see the gunner.
Right. It's down. Let's roll.
Alright. Totally blow that up. Good. Does that hit the Andromelid? I don't think so. But it might give us line of sight to the Andromelid. That being said, it would probably kill the Mechtoid, and you know, I'm kind of greedy. For the odd chance that it does have loot here, we'll just take the zap. Zappy kill. No loot. Disappointed. And now I can no longer shoot the thing. Which means nobody's in range to actually benefit from that. This group is behind the wall, so I'm kinda okay with going in here, I think, probably. Confidence in my voice. Just for good measure. He would have died from the burn anyway. Okay, I don't think we have any way to attack the Andromeda here. I'm
on the move.
I'm not sure how Andromeda stealth interacts with my hollow bioelectric skin. I'm thinking we're gonna fall back a little bit in this building.
On your order.
Say that. No, you can't still fall back. Oh, you can also fall up.
Schon unterwegs. On Overwatch.
I can handle that.
Just want to really get away from that Cobra pod, especially now that they're concealed. That just seems like smart cricket.
What's over there?
That's my last reload on you.
Oh yeah! In cover, on Overwatch.
Staying put.
Eyes on the prize.
How do you even do that? You can't just simply walk through the wall.
Short file to connect.
I mean, I guess she can walk through the wall because that's exactly what she just did, but I don't think that's okay. Like sure, he can walk through the wall. He's Andromedan Wall Smasher.
Incoming over here.
Alright. I'm a bit concerned about these guys coming up these stairs, but I think jumping down here and stunning Big Cobra to prevent the bonus actions might not be the worst idea I've ever had. We could also, instead of saving it for next mission, hit Hidden Reserves, give you one of the sub enhance. Make it a quick zap for the stun here. Can he be stunned? Should probably F1 this, no? Yep. Definitely can be stunned. And then I can, if I feel like I need to, just run away with my last action here. What do we have here? We don't have perfect shot available, unless... Could, of course, reset your cooldowns. Gives me perfect shot against the Andy.
Okay,
Always quite useful to have a shot that is guaranteed to hit. No, now we don't see the shell. Yes, we do see the shell. We do see the shell. Actually, on second thought, I was going to say we don't see the shell because we get the kill here, but we don't get the kill, so we do. You know, it's the whole thing. You could get the kill though.
Who's keeping score?
Where did that shot come from? Nobody knows. Hang on. Who's active here? Who's actually active? Is the sorcerer active? That's really annoying if he is. That's not somebody you want to have active. Can we get line of sight on the sorcerer on a blue move? Doesn't seem that way. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna... Yeah, you're still one more free reload. Okay. Let's give you a third action. And we want to play the stick and move game. The shoot and move game. Applying holo targeting and shredding as we move. Then we can surefire shot, set that sorcerer on fire. Which also means I don't really care about him coming up here, because, you know, he's burning. Then over here, take that Viper. Probably without triggering the other group. Need the Blitzcake. Let's see what else we will do here. Field ball. And you don't actually see the robot I wanted you to kill, so that shield ball is kind of pointless. Yeah, you know what? Actually, take Nimble Hands.
Good to go.
I want to move in a position where I can get a shot at the other big snake there next turn.
Hostile target down.
Alright, who's left? We have 52 on that. I guess we're just gonna have to premonition that. Shoot here. We still have a movement action, can get a position where we flank this thing and get flanked by the other group coming in. Now let's go here. Don't know where the other group is. I don't want to get weird line of sight and spot them. That seems like, yeah, they can't flank me through the window. It's a comfortable cover position there, buddy. I guess you just overwatch. You can get some damage in, I guess. I guess we don't need to be in a position to shoot the snake next turn. Okay. Yoink.
I've got the thing.
Ah, looks like the last group is activating here. Vanguard, huh?
I think I'm bleeding.
Ow. Oh, they're technically still stealthed. Now I wish I still had premonition, because then I could attack premonition into flamethrower. Assuming I don't have manual override up again, do I? No. Now that's an option, though. Yeah, let's just do that. That might solve a bunch of problems. I know we lose concealment here, but that's the last of them. Everything's active here. Cards are on the table. Now, let's just come like here.
Nessun problema, capo.
Excuse me? Oh, I'm out of range of that Vanguard. Yeah, but not of the second Vanguard. Damn it.
È ora di bruciare.
Toasty. Very toasty. That being said, there's a fourth guy. I think he was behind the tree or something, but we did reset cooldowns last turn. That means I can actually Icarus jump again. Randomly selecting that tile for no specific reason. Oh, hello there. Do you come here often? Oh, my frickin' thing is on cooldown. Okay, hello, Pathfinder Hunter. Nice to see you. How in the world do I get out of this dilemma now? Gives you enough mobility to set yourself on fire. I was hoping you could reach that guy without setting yourself on fire. But, I mean, you heard about first command, but what about second command? Now we should be able to find a spot here where we don't set ourselves on fire. We charge that guy, and then probably fan fire him.
Hit the armor. Standing fast. I scooted him.
I got this. Zap him.
So wird's gemacht.
And we can still do something like get a Vanguard. 68. Not quite. Yes, they're kind of burning and stuff, so shouldn't be too big of a deal. I mean, technically there's a pool of water there, and if the AI was smart, you'd think they run through that. He's not running for anything. That guy is not running for anything. Rippling.
Sto per finire arrosto.
Can run. Can't hide.
Ha colpito la corazza.
That was probably the worst kick we've had so far. Come on.
Kein Problem.
When in doubt, zap.
Das war doch klar, oder?
Okay, that's the map done. The one active is a faceless that transformed at some point. Fairly certain we killed everything. I would never forget about an enemy, right?
I'm going in. When I look behind me, you better be there.
Stepping off.
I'm gonna start a run in.
Roger that. Per me va bene.
Don't worry about the heat. Run for the water.
Roger, holding.
Let's see back there in our little canyon.
Good to go. Okay, mi muovo. Roger that. Okay, bin unterwegs.
Grab that thing, come outside, and then just teleport yourself to the evac.
All right.
We don't even have to deal with any reinforcements here.
Digging in. Running. Affermativo. Will do. Schon unterwegs. Es kann losgehen.
We'll wait until everybody's in the evac zone. You can literally just do that, you know. Activate,
On the double.
as long as it's still a free action. Move outside the building, and then launch yourselves into the evac zone. That kind of also means everybody can actually evac out the moment they reach the zone, just to save a little bit on the willpower.
Good to go. Got it covered.
Hoorah! Let's mount up.
Scanning Gebiet.
They might even be able to jump from inside. Looks like half the roof is missing there.
Via, via, via. Location confirmed. On the move. Andiamo.
Maybe? Let me see.
Kein Problem.
Yeah. Okay, this counts as outside.
Überwachung läuft. I'm going.
Alright, grab the thing.
They're bringing in reinforcements.
Water in there. Shen, any readings?
No signs of radioactivity, no significant energy signatures of any kind. Whatever it is, it's safe to handle.
We've confirmed acquisition of the sample. Move to rendezvous at the extraction point.
Now, one mistake I could have done, and thankfully I barely did not, if I had evac'd out everybody, then nobody would have line of sight to the evac location and I couldn't launch there. But thankfully, imagery is slow and didn't evac out. Oh, jeez.
Avenger, this is Firebrand. Packages.
That would have been an awkward,
Operatives are secure. Firebrand is returning to base.
awkward talk to have. It's
Mission
like,
accomplished, Commander.
good job at the Blacksite. Where's the vial? Well, yeah, about that.
Place no
Also, where's Como? Yeah,
as I am to see it gone. Something tells me the aliens won't take this lying down.
Alright, that was a hard-fought victory there, I think. Everybody did their job. No slackers on the team.
If it improves morale, then I suppose there is no harm in it.
We must never allow these dissidents to fill our hearts with fear. Their victory today is a minor footnote in history, a small bump on the path of salvation the elders have set forth for us.
Now, it was a fairly long mission. I was hoping we could get this a little bit faster. So I don't think anyone is going to be available for that supply raid. Well, most importantly, not the people that were injured. I guess we could take Andrea, but she's going to be tired if we put her on that supply raid. I don't know. Alright. Corrections here. Can get fan shootout. That's not fan fire. Oh, that's shitty face off. Like it's really bad. I did not like it at all. Plus 2 damage when concealed, plus 5 damage when flanking your targets. Or anatomy, additional crit chance, additional armor piercing. I think we're going for the surprise here. Like, so shootout is weird, and we kinda... The thing is that since it's a pistol primary class, this thing actually has an ammo cost, and it costs 6 ammo. Since you fire on up to 6 random enemies. So you can only use it with full ammo, and it's like... Yeah, no. Like the few times I used it, it was always disappointing, so I'm no longer taking shootout. That being said, the advantage is we can use this from stealth. You can't use face-off from stealth. Cannot be used from concealment. So it's questionable whether or not we actually pick that up. Right. We could, of course, intentionally break our concealment and then face off a bunch of guys. The problem is we don't have quick draw, so we have limited options to actually break concealment outside of just moving into a detection zone. Alright, over here. Double tap. More shooting more often. Leaves you with 21 AP. Probably surprise. Maybe just Bandolier. Yeah, I think it's actually just Bandelier's Scrounger. Free ammo slot. Lenny is gonna get Winding. Any attack that deals critical damage. Ruptures for free. Equals once advanced during the same turn. The attack itself gets the +3 damage from Rupture. Alright, we'll see how that shakes out. That also means you are capped on ranks. Probably going for Heavy Hitter. +2 damage on all your melee attacks, your Lightning Fang, your Blitz Kick. Seems like a decent choice. More promotions. Como. So, Zapslinger. Activated ability, and then you take a reactionary arc throw attack. Any target that moves within 6 tiles. Guaranteed to hit, does not disorient. It's like Gunslinger, right? Obviously, you know, a lot of the zappy perks are renamed pistol perks. And I usually never take Gunslinger, because I think that must be a really weird situation where I have enemies either within 6 tiles or hoping they come within 6 tiles, and then I can activate it, and then the zap damage, which is... It's not a lot, right? It's not amazing amounts of damage. Being like Gunslinger at least is as the pistol perk is, I think, guaranteed to crit. Oh, yeah, we can't read it here. So I think what we're doing instead is, I don't know, we could get Shooting Sharp. 15 more aim on our range attacks when firing against units in cover with the aim bonus from that first rank there. It's gonna make our arc thrower shots against targets in cover really good. We could also go for coup de grace. So we could take a zap, which disorients enemies, and then follow up with a cannon shot with 25% extra crit and hit chance. I think I'll try it. I think last time around I played with an electrician, we had Shooting Sharp. That wasn't terrible. But I want to try something else. Okay, and yeah, I'm talking about coup de grace. Let's do the 1-2 combo between the two Montmates here. Disorienting stuff, and then shooting it for lots of critical damage. Also leaves you with 24 extra AP here. Might just be combat fitness. There's something to be said about Rupture. Man, if we want to do a lot of damage against a single target, are we not just gonna circlic fire it? Yeah, I think we're taking combat fitness, and I'm gonna spend some XCOM AP and pick up Predator. You know what, the willpower on both of these guys might be still enough for the that supply rate.
Time and resources to uncover the true purpose of this substance. I will begin preparations for a complete analysis immediately, Commander.
The scroll bar here. Alright, bunch of stuff. Blacksite vial. Avatar progress reduced by 3, 125 supplies. Good stuff.
We are fully prepared to begin our analysis of the material recovered from the Advent Blacksite, Commander.
Your effort in destroying the alien Blacksite was commendable, but I fear the worst is yet to come, Commander. We must remain vigilant.
Commander, remote reconnaissance indicates the aliens have a UFO hunting for
I
us.
really,
We need to be
Bradford.
careful about where we pick our flight paths.
That is highly inconvenient. I did not build a thing yet, right? We don't have the power for a thing. Yikes. So each of the story objectives has a chance to spawn a UFO hunting you. And if you haven't had a UFO defense yet in the campaign, the one that's spawned by the story objective is guaranteed to get you. So, yep, we're in for UFO defense, guaranteed here. Within probably the next couple days, 8 days or so, I want to say. Which is, of course, problematic if we want to do this. And we also want to do this. The UFO that's coming out of this, and we need to kill the hunter. Alright, let's first of all see if we can even remotely get a squad in there that can do this. Let's wait for the gene mod. I guess you're not gonna be here with your bondmate this time around. We do have reconcile thanks to that weapon. And some sort of trooper or similar armor. Probably gonna make equipment available in a second anyway. Alright, so we would have grenade traps and scouting. What do we have in terms of sniping? Survivalist. With death from above. Reverse fire. Weapon suit, yeah, okay. Let's grab our one plasma sniper rifle. Elite stock, elite loader, superior heavy barrel, seems good. Alright. I'm kinda thinking officer here. But man, that willpower, is gonna be tired, and that's gonna be rough for all the upcoming missions. His grenade trap is nice, right? Grenade trap is fantastic. We like grenade traps. But we have however many grenades we shove into his inventory, plus then 4 grenades he can create on the mission. That's not enough for 30 enemies. Just saying. And we definitely have a sectopod here. Well, I mean, okay, so not definitely, right? The enemies that are shown here don't matter. What's important is what is actually showing up once you launch the mission. But it's very likely that there's going to be a sector pod. And no, we do have disabling shot on the survivalist. We might need to pull in all the guys that I want on the chosen stronghold. Although I did say I'm not gonna do another banish against the chosen. So sure, let's get a banish in here. The coil vector lance, because we can't afford a plasma vector lance. I mean, I could give you that stealth bolter. That seems pointless. That seems a little bit pointless right now. Because we kind of need to reconceal here. You don't need to reconceal. And I think probably blue screen rounds, so we can do something against something like a sector pod. That still leaves us with the need to shred that sector point in any meaningful way. Probably brings me back to our infantry. Well, here's the question. Can we, with a boost, fit 5 people in? No. Like, you with shredder rounds is probably our strongest shredding option, unless, well, our Spark is on a mission, right? Well, there's one option here. Your kernel. Does that mean you have Infiltrator? You do have Infiltrator, so I think with you we can actually kind of get 5 people in. Like, not quite, but kind of. We could do something like throw you in a Biochina suit. It says 100%, although we don't have gear yet here. Shredder, seething. Blue screen rounds from our last Delirium crystal. Okay. Get you some gear here. What do we want? Maybe we get an acid grenade. And a plasma grenade. And maybe another plasma grenade. Maybe not. Okay, alloy grenade it is. Congratulations. Alloy plating. Okay, which brings us back to a bed timer. Can we get better suppressors? Probably. We have 7 advanced suppressors lying around. Okay, that would be 100%. So we got scouting with reconcile options. We have somewhat reliable shredding. We have disabling shot. 1 disabling shot with a chance to reset cooldown here via manual override. We can pass around the shredding ammo for when we need it. Coup de grace is a little bit wasted because I don't really see many... Well, I guess... No, if we stun a sectopod and then you do shredding attacks... 50% extra crit chance? It's not going to be terrible. This is greedy, you know? Although I think this squad is gonna be ready again. Like, I don't think we're gonna have the UFO assault within the next 3 days. So we should be able to do that and be home for dinner. I'm kind of thinking though, just to be on the safe side with that infiltration timer. Get one more suppressor in here. Alright, let's double check our attachments. Do we have an elite scope for you? Yes. You have elite everything, that's fantastic. Basic scope. It's kind of embarrassing, isn't it? We also have trial by fire, but man, this squad doesn't really need the trial by fire aim. But that's fine. That's fine. One thing I didn't check there.
Sky Ranger deployed. In position for deployment.
What kind of supply rate is that anyway? Train. Okay. Courier staging area, right? Alright. Yeah, it's not just the sectopod that's gonna be the problem. We also need to kill the couriers. This is fine. I see no problem here. Alright, I'm just gonna hit the button briefly, which is gonna bring us at vulnerable. Talk about spicy mission time. Okay, apparently we are 4-manning with a bunch of our Master Sergeants. A 13 to 15 find enemy flight paths. Slums hacking mission. We've got Sorcerer Master, Elite Medic, Legion Hitman, Biomech, Beleaguer Captain, Magma Viper, an Exalted Custodian, Vanguard Trooper, Biobarrier Trooper, Elite Purifier. Yeah, I'd say the Biobarrier Trooper is the most terrifying thing there, because that could just shield deflect us for days. No, just kidding. The Exalted Custodian is definitely something to take serious. Everything else we can probably just slap with the Heretic. And I guess the Custodian we can just burn, and then fail the Skulljack and just continue to burn. And, you know, Vendril is probably just running along. Just along for the ride. Just enjoying the view. Alright. Big mission coming up in the next episode. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.